Respect lecturer, my name is Lea David, a student from INT 414. So today I would like to do the individual presentation for final examination. So my topic today is talking about the China rising peace in the region and the world. And here is my content that I talk about the introduction, and the second one we talk about the China rising peace in region in the world, that I have 3 supporting idea. The last one, the conclusion and differences. By the conclusion, I will talk overall about China. So China rising a leading economic and military power is among us the most epic phenomena in the 21st century, since the Chinese leadership made a strategic choice to reform its economic system and to open up the world economy in the late 1970s. So China has sustained an average annual economic growth of about 10% for the 30 years, as the fastest in the world. By 2007, China has successfully took over Germany to become a third largest economy and the second largest trading nation in the world. And also 2008, China GDP successfully reached about 6 trillion, moving to close to the second largest economy in the world. So by China emerged as the global power has become one of the hottest topics of the academic and policy research has debated that whether China will rise in peace or threat. So to be specific, based on my understanding, I would like to agree with the concept of China rising peace to the region in the world. Due to China peaceful rise will further open its economy so that its population can serve as a growing market to the rest of the world, which China will provide increasing opportunity rather than posing a threat to the international community. So I have 3 main supporting ideas that China rising peace in the region and the world. So the first supporting idea is the 3 transition or the 3 grand strategy, that which are the policy the Chinese government have been carried out as the China rising peace to the region and the world. So the first strategy is to transit the old model of industrialization and to advance the new one. So the old industrialization was characterized by war, by high investment, high consumption on energy, high pollution that harm both other and itself. So China is instead determined with a new path of industrialization based on technology, economic efficiency, with the low consumption of natural resources and the low environmental pollution, and also the optimized allocation of human resources. So those actions are faced with the sustainable development as the world wanted. And the second strategy is to transit the traditional way for great power to emerge that define international relations along ideological line. China will not follow the path of Germany leading up the World War I, or those Germany and Japan leading up the World War II, but like those countries violently plunder resources and persuade hegemony. But China will transit the ideological difference to get for peace, development and cooperation with all countries in the world. And the third strategy is to transit out that mode of social control and construct a harmonious socialist society. By China is strengthening its democratic institution and the rule of law and trying to be a sustainable society based on a spiritual civilization. And the second supporting idea I would like to raise about the impact to the world and international cooperation. By China, peaceful right will further open its economy so that its population can serve as a growing market for the rest of the world, which are provide increased opportunity for rather than posing a threat to the international community. That China current contribute to the global trade in 2004, like you see in the slide. China import from the member association of Southeast Asian nation, from Japan, from India, from European Union, from the United States. Especially China is not the only power to seek peaceful right, but China economic integration into West Asia has contributed to the shaping of an West Asia community that may rise in peace as a whole, like foreign direct investment to West Asia as the example. Also, on one hand, China contributes to international cooperation in region and the world, such as UN Charter, World Bank, IMF, WTO, WHO, by the concept of peacekeeping. Like the current example, China government try to protect the world from the COVID-19 by providing aid, material, and assistance to many countries. As example, in Cambodia, by China government provide medical material to testing COVID-19 and aid assistance where the Cambodia government needed. So by those actions, it would not be in China's interest to exclude the U.S. from the process, but China want the U.S. to play a positive role in the region security as well as economic affairs, peace, order in the world. And the last supporting idea is the international science and technology cooperation. By China develop depend on the world peace, with a peace that it's developed will its turn reinforced. So by international science and technology cooperation and exchange is an important part of China open door policy, but it is not only represent a measure of developing the Chinese economic science and technology, but also constitute a major component of the overall bilateral relation China with another country. So China has conducted both governmental and non-governmental science and technology cooperation and exchange through bilateral and multilateral channels worldwide according to the requirement of China scientific and technology economic development, and it lines with the principle of equality and mutual benefit sharing. These are protect intellectual right, property right, and respecting the international norm. So those are the three supporting ideas that China will rising peacefully in the region and the world. So let's move to the conclusion. So China peaceful right will further open its economy that its population can serve as the growing market for the rest of the world. That surely China will provide increased opportunity more rather than posing a threat to international community, because China will not follow the path of Germany or Japan that leading up to the World War I or World War II by violation or pursuing resources from another country. But China development depend on world peace, which is a peace that it's developed will its turn to reinforce it. So here's the references, and the presentation come to the end. Thank you.